beef chuck shank. I came across these at Fiesta and they were on sale, so they were like $10, $11 for both of them. It's a pretty thick cut of meat. What I'm gonna do is make like a pot roast out of them. They're about 2 inches thick, and they got the bone marrow in the middle. And I'm gonna get these seasoned up, and we're gonna get them floured and then seared, and then we're gonna get them in the crock pot or the Dutch oven. Maybe the Dutch oven because they might not fit in a crock pot exactly just right. But I'm gonna get them seasoned up with some Greek seasoning and some Cavender's Greek seasoning and some of that lemon herb just to start off with. Later on, I'm gonna add some more seasonings, but and get some vegetables cut up and get them, and we're gonna make like a pot roast out of them. Usually, I make these out of caldo. I make caldo out of these, and but I'm not gonna be making caldo in this weather. But I'm gonna get them cooked up and make some pot roast sandwiches later on during the week, and have something to munch on during the week. So we'll pick it back up as we go along. Okay, I've had them marinating for a couple hours already. It's time to get them battered with a flour, just a quick dash of flour. Basically, I'm just gonna spank them down like this and hit the edges. And then we're gonna get them seared up, and then we're gonna get them in the Dutch oven in the oven. But I'm gonna cut up my vegetables and we'll pick it up there again. So basically, I'm gonna do them all like that. Oh, this one needs a little bit more. Pat them down really good. There we go. And I'm gonna finish these two off and then get my vegetables, and then I'm gonna get them seared. All right, I got them floured up, but what I had to do was put some skewers in here. I couldn't find my chef string to tie around the edges. I looked for it, I couldn't find it, and I got things to do, so I'm gonna improvise, and I'm gonna put some skewers in here. I'm just gonna cut these down right here, and that should hold the meat in place because it got different segments of muscle, and it might fall apart. I don't want it to do that. So what I'm gonna do is just do it like this, and I'm gonna get them fried up now. What I'm doing now is get them nice and seared. Kind of hit the edges right here like this a little bit. This should be good. They're nice and seared right now. I still got two more to do. I'm just gonna put them on standby and get my vegetables cut. And it would have been a good idea to put some bacon around here. Maybe next time. Kind of like a filet mignon. But I've done that window done past. So right now, basically, I'm just gonna get these out of here. Oh yeah, that's good. There we go. That's a good sear. That's what we're looking for right there. And I got two more to do. I'm gonna get them on standby and then get my vegetables cut. Then I'm gonna get it in the Dutch oven and set it. And I'm gonna take off and do my errands today. All right, I went out to the garden, got me some green onion, some parsley right here, and some celery leaf, and Mexican oregano and Cuban oregano. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cut up. I'm gonna incorporate it with them. I couldn't find any tomato paste, but we got tomato soup, which is just as good. And I got some bouillon, beef bouillon. I'm gonna mix that up along with a little bit of couple of teaspoons of this and make me a nice broth to put in there, and we'll get it going. All right, I got my garden herbs already cut up. I'm not going to use all that, maybe about half. I got 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to throw that in there. I'm going to add some black pepper. I already got my tomato soup in here because I didn't have any paste, so I'm going to improvise. I already added some beef bouillon in there. I'm going to add a little bit of the tomato bouillon and some of the chicken bouillon and get that whisked up here. I got a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I might go get some A1 sauce later on during the dish. I don't know yet. I'm going to taste it and see how we go. This is one dish. I've never even done this dish. I've done something like this before, but not with Shanks. And it's kind of a recipe that I picked up online, and I'm kind of tweaking it up on my own. I'm going to get all my meat in the Dutch oven here. It's on standby right here. And then we're going to pick it back up. Later on, I'm going to add some carrots, celery, and potatoes, but further down the line. It's going to cook for about a good 6-7 hours, and then towards the end is when I add the vegetables and check up on it. Okay. All right, I got my meat in the crock pot here in the Dutch oven. Man, it's a perfect fit. And man, I went ahead and found some chipotle peppers that were in the refrigerator. I think Rosie did a dish a while back, and she didn't use them all. I'm gonna incorporate this, and I already got my all my ingredients right here. I already put it all in here. I'm about to dump this in here. Oh man, doesn't that look pretty? And I'm gonna add a few of these right here. I'm just gonna pepper them throughout the dish. I don't want it to get too spicy. I just want that smoky flavor to shine through. So I got 4 of them there. That should be enough to get it cooking, but that's about it right there. I'm gonna get this in the Dutch oven. Get it in the oven and pick it up from there. I might add maybe 2 more cups of water, maybe just to get it level, and that's about it. It's gonna evaporate anyway, and I might have to add some later, but for right now, we're good to go. All right, it's been about 3 hours. It's still kind of tough. It's a tough cut of meat, so it's coming off the bone a little bit, but it's not tender just yet. It needs about another 2 hours, but I'm about to add the vegetables in. Keep it nice and slow at 225. It tastes really good. And I got my vegetables right here. Potato wedges, carrots, celery, a full jalapeno. I might add another jalapeno in there. And some purple onion. And then we're going to do some cabbage and beet stir fry steamed to go along with the dish. But right now I'm going to get this in there, get it cooking, and I'll pick it back up. Alright, as you can see, I got everything on top. 2 jalapenos. I'm fixing to put it back in the oven and probably give it another couple hours and I'll give it a check. But everything looks good. Going pretty good. The flavor is very good. Alright, the shanks are doing pretty good in the oven. And I'm going to do a side dish. We're going to do some cabbage. And I went to the garden, got some Cuban oregano, some parsley, green onions. We got some cilantro there, jalapeno, and I got these seasonings. I'm going to give it a dash of each, which is garlic, black pepper, smoked paprika, a little bit of the chicken bouillon. And we're going to get that stir fried in a little pan with bacon grease. And then once it's stir fried for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to add some water just let it steam. And that's going to be one of our side dishes to go with our shanks that we're having. And they're doing pretty good in the oven right now. Yeah, everything's nice and stir fried right there. Got everything together. Added about 3 spoonfuls of butter. And now I'm just about to add about a cup of water and just let it steam. Just took everything out of the oven. It smells spectacular. It's nice and tender. Let me get everything out and get it plated. Everything's ready to go. It's time to sit down and have dinner. Here we are making my mother a plate. I don't know if I told y'all, the total cooking was about 7 hours. I cooked it for about 4 hours, and then I added the vegetables and then finished it off and turned it down to about 225. And man, it's pretty much really good. Once I took the toothpick out, the meat just fell apart. It's so tender. Way better than a roast. And then you have that. There you go. You see that? Man, that's a prize right there. The bone marrow, tuteno. Okay, so here we are. I'll see you on the next one more time. Well, I just got myself a plate here, and look at this. Look how tender that is. Look at that. This breaks apart. This is good meat right here. Look at that. This breaks apart. Let me try this out. Kind of hot. The flavor is fantastic. I'll see you on the next one.